Hello children, welcome to Topper IIT Foundation. So in this session we are going to discuss about 9th class first chapter real numbers in our Topper IIT Foundation. So the topics of that real numbers, okay, in that chapters are first one real numbers. So in that number system. So in that number system, again natural numbers, whole numbers, next one integers, next one rational numbers, and properties of rational numbers, next one representation of rational numbers, on the number line, representation of rational number on the number line. Next one irrational numbers, representation of irrational numbers on the number line. Next properties of irrational numbers. Next one absolute value of irrational numbers, absolute value of irrational numbers. So these are the topics from this chapter. So in the first we will discuss what is the mean by real numbers, the collection of rational and irrational numbers. The collection of rational and irrational numbers are known as real numbers. So for example, so what is the mean by real numbers? Nothing but the definition of real number is the collection of rational and irrational numbers are known as real numbers. So the examples are 2 by 3, minus 1 by 2, pi, log 2 and sin 36. So these are the examples for the real numbers. So here we heard two terms. What are they? Rational and irrational. So what is the mean by rational? The meaning of rational numbers. So the meaning of rational numbers. So the meaning of rational numbers is, so rational number, a number which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q not equal to 0 and p, q are co-primes, are known as rational numbers. Okay. So rational number nothing but a number which can be expressed in the form of p by q is known as rational number. So here what is the condition? Q not equal to 0 The meaning of Q is denominator here. So in a rational number, the denominator is not equal to 0. That is the condition. So what is the mean by rational number? A number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. The condition is Q not equal to 0. The condition is Q not equal to 0 is known as rational number. Is known as rational number. So the examples are 1 by 2, 2 by 3, minus 1 by 2, 5 by 6. Okay, these are the examples for rational number. And you may get one doubt. So this is the rational number, and same way fraction also, it is in the form of P by Q only. So but what is the difference between the rational number and fraction? So here the difference between the rational number and fraction is so fraction also in the form of P by Q only, but here for example 1 by 2, 2 by 3, so these are the example for the fraction, but minus 1 by 2 is not a fraction, because here P and Q are in the rational number. P and Q are what are they? Integers. But when we discussed about the fraction, here P and Q are what are they? Whole numbers. And the condition for the both fraction as well as real numbers is Q not equal to 0. The definition of rational number is a number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where Q not equal to 0 is known as a rational number. The fraction, what is the mean by fraction? Nothing but fraction also in the form of P by Q only. But what is the difference between the rational number and a fraction? So in that rational number, P and Q are integers, but in the fraction, P and Q are whole numbers. So that is the difference between the which one? Rational number and irrational number. So here all the natural numbers, whole numbers, integers are rational number, because these all are expressing in the form of P by Q. So you maybe get one doubt. So here integer if we take, so it is 2. So 2 only, but it is not in the form of P by Q. Like that you may get doubt. So here one see, every natural number, integer and whole number has the default denominator is 1. If there is no denominator, what we have to take as denominator? Denominator equal to 1. So like that we have to take. So that's why all the natural numbers, whole numbers, integers are the rational numbers. So now here we got 3 new terms. What are they? Natural numbers, whole numbers as well as integers. So what is the mean by natural numbers? So natural numbers nothing but, so the definition of natural number now we will discuss natural numbers. So what is the mean by natural number? Nothing but, for example, you count your fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like that you count your eyes, you count your nose, you count your mouth, okay, and you count the number of children in front of you, okay, the things in front of you, okay. So which one it is easy to count? So such type of numbers we call it as natural number. For example, so will you say how many children are there? Nothing but minus 5 children are there. Will you say? It is absolutely wrong. That's why the counting number should be always positive. So due to that reason, the definition of natural number is counting numbers are called as what is that? Natural numbers, and it is denoted by what is that? It is denoted by what is that? Capital N. And the example for these natural numbers are, what are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dash, dash, dash. Okay, so these are the natural numbers. These are the natural numbers. So natural numbers nothing but it starts from 1. But what is the definition of natural number is counting numbers are called as natural numbers. Counting numbers are called as natural numbers. So that is the definition of natural numbers. Next one is whole numbers. Whole numbers. What is the mean by whole number? Nothing but, so these natural numbers along with 0. Natural number along with 0. For example, you want to see these are the natural numbers. These are the natural numbers along with 0. Natural numbers along with 0 are called as which one? Whole numbers. Natural numbers along with 0. The definition of whole number is natural number along with 0 is known as which one? Whole numbers. So these are the examples for the whole number, and whole number denoted by capital W. Whole number denoted by capital W. So next one is integers. Next one is integers. So what is the mean by integer? So these whole numbers taken by both signs plus or minus, both signs plus or minus. So these we know that as which one? Integers. These we know that as integers. So here one see these all are what are the whole numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it taken both signs, means plus sign and minus sign. So the natural means whole numbers taken both signs positive and negative are known as what are they? Integers. Known as integers. So it we can denoted with the which one? Capital I or capital Z. Okay. So like that we have to represent. Why I said this natural numbers, whole numbers and integers are in the form of rational number, nothing but, so here these all are consisting of the default denominator is 1. The default denominator is 1. So that is the reason we have to say the natural numbers, whole numbers and integers are rational number, because these all are expressing in the form of P by Q. Expressing in the form of P by Q. So next one, rational number is over. So next one is irrational number. Next one is irrational number. So simple, we can say irrational. Irrational means quietly opposite to the rational. Okay. So here means irrational numbers if we take. So irrational numbers. So rational number nothing but a number which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. Irrational means quite opposite. What is that? A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of which one? P by Q. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q is known as, what are they? Is known as which one? A number which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q is known as irrational numbers. So these irrational numbers are denoted by Q dash or S, means S refers to surds. So the example for these irrational numbers are surds. Surds means imperfect square root values. So for example, root 2, root 3, so pi, and some logarithmic values log 2, some trigonometric values sin 36. So it gives the which one? Irrational numbers. Means these all are the example for the irrational number. So why we have to say irrational number means it gives non-terminating, not repeating decimals. Non-terminating, not repeating decimal. So these are the examples for the irrational numbers. These are the examples for the irrational numbers. So in the previous classes we discussed about the properties of rational numbers. So that closure property, commutative property, associative property, distributive property, okay, additive inverse and additive identity, multiplicative inverse, multiplicative identity. So these all are we discussed, okay. And now we are going to discuss about the decimal representation of these real numbers. So here real numbers are divided into means this is collection of rational and irrational number. Collection of rational and irrational number. So this is rational number, okay. So this is irrational number. So now in this we are going to discuss about the decimal form of real numbers. Decimal form of real numbers. So what are the decimal form of real numbers? Nothing but so rational number and irrational numbers. Rational number and irrational numbers. So rational number has two type of decimal forms. One is terminating decimal. Another one is non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, here irrational number has one type of decimal form, that is non-terminating not repeating decimals. So here again non-terminating repeating decimals are so two means pure recurring decimals as well as mixed recurring decimals. Pure recurring decimals as well as mixed recurring decimals. So decimal forms again two types in the non-terminating repeating. So one is pure recurring decimal and mixed recurring decimals. So in this we will discuss about the decimal form of the rational numbers, in the terminating decimal and non-terminating repeating decimal. Then after decimal form of irrational number, what are they? Non-terminating repeating decimal. Okay, first we will discuss about the terminating decimal. So here terminating decimal. So what is the mean by terminating decimal? Nothing but terminating. The meaning of terminating equal to ended. For example, 0.12, 0.125, okay, 1.375. Here one see after 0.2 decimal it is ended. After 0.3 decimal it is ended. After 0.3 decimal it is ended. So these are the terminating decimal. So when we get the terminating decimal, nothing but so if a rational number in the form of p by q and this q in the form of 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m, then it gives the terminating decimal. So the decimal form of a rational number is terminating when if q in the form of 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m. The simple way for this terminating decimal is, what is that? The denominator either in the form of 2 factors or 5 factors or combination of 2 and 5 factors. Okay, so then it gives the which one? Terminating decimal. For example, okay, so 2 by 5. One see here denominator only 5. Denominator is only 5. then it gives 1 see 2 5 0 20 4 5 4 ja 20. So now 1 see 0.4 ended, so it is terminating decimal, okay, it is a terminating decimal. So next this is with actual division, okay. So how can we do this one without actual division? Nothing but, so here 2 by 5, just you want to see, you check the denominator, either the denominator in the form of 2 or 5 and their powers you equate it. In case if there are unequal powers of 2 and 5, equate the powers of 2 and 5. For example, so here 5 power of 1 is there in the denominator, so same with the same power you multiply 2 with the denominator and the same value you multiply in the numerator, then it gives the equal fraction. So now one see 2 2s are 4 and 5 2s are 10. So the decimal form we can write that as 0.4. This is without actual division. Okay, this is with actual division. Okay, we can find out the decimal form of rational number, which one terminating decimal, in both ways. One is with actual division, another one is without actual division. So when if the denominator in the form of either 2 powers or 5 powers or a combination of 2 and 5 powers, either 2 powers, 5 powers or a combination of 2 powers. So this is the terminating decimal form. Rational number gives two type of decimal form. One is terminating decimal and another one is non-terminating repeating decimal. When we look at the terminating decimal, if a rational number in the form of p by q and q in the form of 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m, where n comma m are non-negative integers. Where n comma m are, what are they? Non-negative integer. So then it gives the terminating decimal. Terminating means after few decimal it will be end. So non-terminated means it will not be end. So that is the difference between the terminating decimal and non-terminating decimal. So few again some problems we will discuss how to find out the terminating decimal without actual division. So to get the terminating decimal, the condition must and should be the denominator in the form of which one? 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m. So means in the form of either 2 powers or 5 powers or combination of 2 and 5 powers. Other than any number, if you get after changing p and q as a co-primes. So first of all, when we are going to find out the decimal form, first we convert in the form of co-primes. P and q must and should be co-prime. Then after that q should be in the form of 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m. Then it gives the terminating decimal. So for example, so 3 by 125 there. So now we are going to find out the decimal form of rational number or terminating decimal form of rational number without actual division. So here 3 by 125, just to denominator you have to prime factorize it. So prime factorize it is nothing but you divide with the prime factors. 5 1s are 5 25s are 5 5s are 5 1s are. So 125 we can express as 5 cube. So now the denominator one see only 5 powers are there. So 3 by 5 power of 3 into, okay, here one see what I said. So the denominator must and should be we convert in the form of either 5 power as well as 2 powers. Okay, and if there are unequal powers of 2 and 5, we have to equate the power of 5 and 2 by multiplying 2 and 5. Okay, so now here 5 cube is there with the same equal power or with the same power of 2, we have to multiply the denominator, and to maintain the equal fraction we have to multiply 2 power of 3 with the numerator also. So now 3 into 2 power of 3, 8, 5 into 2 whole power of 3, that equal to 24 by 10 cube. So 24 by 1000. Here one see, after point 3 decimals are there. After point 3 decimals are there, so we can write 0.024. So this is the terminating decimal form of a rational number without actual division. Without actual division. With actual division also you will get, for example, 125 and 3. So 3 is not divisible by 125, then take 0 and write 0, and even though 30 is not divisible by 125, check the point, due to that point write 10. Okay, so now after 0 you can write which one, 125 2s are 250. Okay, so then 0 minus 0 0, and 10 minus 5 and 0. Again 125 4s are 500. Okay, so now the decimal non-terminating decimal form of a rational number with actual division. So this is with actual division and this is without actual division. Without actual division. Okay, so this is another example for the terminating decimal form. So like that we have to find out the which one, decimal form of rational number without actual division. Okay, and this is with the actual division. So one more example we will see. So the decimal form of 7 by 80. So here first prime factorize the denominator. So 2 by 40 and 2 by 20 means it is divisible by 2. So again it is divisible by 2. 2 10s are, again it is divisible by 2. 2 5s are. So 80 we are going to express that as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5. So that is equal to 2 power of 4 into 5. 2 power of 4 into 5. 2 power of 4 into 5. So here 7 by 80, that you can write that as 7 by 80 means 2 power of 4 into 5. So here 2 powers are 5 powers. So equate the power of 5 equal to power of 2. So here power of 5 equal to 1. So we should multiply this one with 5 power of 3. So numerator also you multiply. Then 7 into 5 power of 3 equal to 125 by